Hello and welcome to our gameplay video of Cthulhu, a deck building game standalone expansion, The Horror in Dunwich. So we've already chosen which one of our characters we're going to be. I'm going to be the hobo. He starts with 30 health and 30 sanity, and he has a special ability that for each point of sanity damage that he takes, he can gain 2 moxie.
I'm playing the con man. His special ability is once per round, the con man can play a card that will mimic the effect of a card played this round. The con man chooses which card this is.
Yeah. So
he
basically,
has 30 life and 30 sanity.
Yeah. So basically, she can copy any card that's already been played between either her or I. Just any card in play, she can copy its ability, get extra moxie, get protection, what have you. So we've already got everything laid out. All the decks are shuffled. We went through in our preview video all the different steps of the phases and everything, and in our review video of the original deck builder. So if you haven't watched those, go watch them now, because we'll basically just be playing straight through here and not going over everything. We might go over a little bit of the stuff as we're going along, but all the instructions and rules and everything are in the other one. We'll be going over a little bit of the new stuff from the game here. So we've got everything set up. We've got our cards out, our Mythos deck, our new location deck that we'll have to be turning over, or a Mythos location. The Elder Gods, we haven't chosen it yet, but they're all shuffled up. And we've got our log books. We've each got our personal decks with our new stagger cards that differ from the base game. One each of those stagger cards, and they're all shuffled up, but we haven't drawn our hands yet. And I've got all the minions and dice and extra clips and stuff off camera, so don't even worry about those, but I've got them. Alright, so let's see what Elder God we will be playing for this game, trying to defeat. Looks like Ithra has 35 life and has the ability that whenever she activates, she summon the investigator count -3 hounds of Tindalos minions each activation. Equipment cards, moxie, and healing is reduced by the investigator count. And of course, the investigator count is how many investigators are playing, which there are 2. One for me, one for Gothy. And to a minimum of 1. So whenever we summon those hounds, it's going to be 2 -3, which is a -1. So it'll at least be 1 of them. And all equipment's cards, moxies, and healings is going to be reduced by 2. So there's the new Elder God right there for this set. So she's got a life of 35, so we'll go ahead and set that up on her logbook. I'm guessing it's a she. I'm not sure if it's a she. I'm calling it a she. I'm not sure. And then we got some extra logbooks over here in case we need them to keep track of minions. We'll put those off to the side. So keep track of that one there. Right there. Go ahead and put the extra Elder Gods over there. We're not going to need them. So let's go ahead and see what Mythos location that will remain in play, unless we find some way to get rid of it. Innsmouth. So the numerical values on investigator locations are multiplied by 2. So any locations that we get out there, whatever investigator count it says is going to be multiplied by 2. So I'll set the rest of those off camera over there. And we'll go ahead and set that right below the Elder God. Alright. Other than that, all we have to do is turn out 5 cards from the library. Let's go ahead. Looks like we've got an uppercut, which is a cost 4, says gain 5 moxie. Got an equipment right there, cost 2. Was it a Cell of Car Simulacrum? So gain 2 moxie for each additional simulacrum played this round. You get double the previous moxie value. Let's see. We have an action. What is this? Lunge. Gain 3 moxie and it costs 3. A spell that costs 6. Body Warping of Gorgoroth. So that all investigators take investigator count sanity damage and gain 3 moxie on every card played for the rest of the round. That could come in handy. And we have a gear card. It costs 4. The coonskin cap. Wearing this reduces 2 health damage from attacks from each active minion. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our starting hands of 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. from our personal libraries. And let's roll dice and see who goes first. I got a 1, so that most likely means that Gothy's going to go first. She got a 1. Oh, let's see. I got a 2. So it's going to go on like this all night. Oh, now we got a 6. Okay, so she's going to go first. So she'll start off with her, we're in the planning phase. She'll start off with her preparation step.
Need 2 Moxie to get this one.
Okay. So that's all you're doing during your preparation is gain 2 Moxie?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So they're going to go to their discard and buy that. And then, okay, so for your final preparation, you do have any, well, you shouldn't have any gear or anything at the beginning of the game. So remember, all Moxie goes away when you go from the planning step to the combat step.
So I'm reading.
And that was a spell, right?
Equipment.
Equipment. Oh, okay. Well, if you
So
put the
I put it
equipment
out.
in play, yeah, if you put it in
Right.
play now, I mean, you can save it to put into play during the combat phase, or you can put it into play now.
We have to play staggers.
No, you do not have to play staggers. Just like in the regular game, we do not have to play staggers with their negative abilities of taking health and sanity damage, but some minions and possibly elder gods will make us play them.
Okay.
So, but we do not have to. We could choose not to play them. Okay, so you're done? Your
Yes.
final preparation? Okay, so we refill the library. We have a spell, Dark Resurrection, to resurrect a fallen investigator to half health and half sanity, and then you take 10 sanity damage. Okay, well, luckily we don't need that right now. So for preparation, I'm going to play... I'm going to go ahead and play 3 Moxie to gain 3 Moxie. So I have 3 Moxie in my pool. I'm going to use it to go ahead and buy this lunge and action and add it to my hand. And then I'm going to do nothing for final preparation or put anything out. So we'll go ahead and refill the library. We have an equipment card. Cost 4. It's a hand grenade. If thrown at minions, each will take 3 damage. If thrown at a specific elder god, it will take 6 damage. So that's nice, yeah. Okay. So that's the end of the planning phase. We're going to move to combat. So the elder god will trigger. So yeah, summon. It's going to be 1 hound of $10 minion for each activation. Yeah. Or each activation. So 1 hound. Let's go ahead and find him in my stack of minions here. Hound of $10. Let's see. It's got 5 health, and each investigator with the lowest health takes investigator count minus 1 health damage, so it'll be 1 health damage. So I got 2 minus 1, so it'll be 1. So he is our minion right now. Yeah. So equipment cards and Moxie cards. Equipment cards, Moxie, and healing is reduced by 2. So yeah, your equipment card, whatever Moxie or healing it does, is going to be reduced by 2. So let's see, Elder God triggered.
By 2?
Yes, by 2. Let's see.
Really?
Yep. So Elder God triggered. Now the Mythos card triggers. So we got to turn over a Mythos card. Let's see, Whispers in the Darkness. Summon an investigator count minus 1 formless spawn. If Sathagawa is the active Elder God. So is that yeah? Is the Elder God? Oh no! So it's summon investigator count minus 1 formless spawn. If that Sathagawa whatever is the active Elder God, summon investigator count plus 2 instead. So it's a good thing that's not the Elder God. But we're gonna summon 2 minus 1, so just 1 formless spawn minion. Let me find that real quick. Man, we're already getting kind of jacked here. Woo! Formless spawn. So the investigator with the highest health takes investigator count sanity damage. Oh!
But we're both
Yeah, I know we're both tied. So I'm not sure what to do in the event of a tie. For anything, maybe we'll just roll a die or something.
Dance off?
Dance off, bro!
Ah,
Anyway. So that's the Mythos. Let's go ahead and discard that Mythos card. It's not a permanent, so it doesn't stay in play. So now the minions trigger, and they trigger in the order of the least health to the highest health. So the formless spawn's going to trigger. So the investigator with the highest health takes 2 sanity damage. Let's go ahead and roll off for it, because I'm not sure what to do in the event of a tie. Let's see, 2. Okay, so I guess I lose. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 sanity damage. But for each point of sanity damage I take, I gain 2 moxie. Okay. So that's going to be 4 moxie, because each point of sanity damage I take. So I have 4 moxie floating for when we get to the investigator part of this for combat. Alright, so now the hound triggers. Each investigator with the lowest health is going to take 1 health damage. Let's go see. Roll off. I got a 3. You're going to roll a 5 or 6. I already know it. You rolled a 4. Okay. But still, so I'm going to take 1 point of health damage. I am down to 29 health. Oh, man. But I got that 4 moxie floating. All right. So now, now we're going to go on to the investigator phase. And we get to choose which one of us wants to go first. Your equipment, though, is going to be affected. So it says equipment, cards, moxie, and healing is reduced by the investigator counts of 2. But you get 2 moxie for each additional simulacrum played this round. You get double the previous moxie's value. So your equipment actually doesn't help you right now because you don't have any other simulacrums there. So it's going to basically be whatever moxie you play during this round. Do you have any moxie to play during this round?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
I can go first. All right, so I've got that 4 moxie floating from the sanity damage that I took. And then I'm going to play an action. I'm going to go ahead and play lunge to gain 3 moxie. So I have a total of 7 moxie. I'll use 5 of it to take out the hound and kill him. And then the other 2 that I have, I'm going to deal directly to the Elder God. Because it won't finish off that guy right there. But possibly you can with 4. So the Elder God is down to 33 damage. So I'll let you go ahead and go.
So it's got 2 moxie then.
Oh, you should have let me know that. I would have done the 2 to the formless spawn. It's okay. So just 2. So where do you want to deal? Do you want to deal to that? Or we can put 2 damage on him, or we can put it onto the Elder God, and he'll be there next turn also when we're going to summon another hound.
I guess the hound.
Put it on. Well, the formless spawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get another one of these things. He only has 2 life. So this card is actually for him. Okay. And then. So then we do the cleanup phase. So we'll go ahead and discard all active cards that we have in play, and then any remaining cards in our hands get discarded. All right. And then we discard any unused cards that we don't want from the library right here. Is there anything that we don't want, that we don't think are going to be good right now? No, we're not dead yet, so we can probably get rid of this Dark Resurrection one for right now. Any other ones that we don't want in play?
Well, the 6 casting, or
the body warping? Yeah, because that's kind of high for the beginning of the game, yeah. Okay, and then we go ahead and we refill up to 5. See, we've got Psychiatric Hospital location, cost 2, and it says gain an additional 3 sanity on healing. And then we have an equipment, Dust of Ibn Ghazi, so costs 4, removes the mischance from the Dunwich horror, or you can gain 2 moxie and heal an investigator for 2 sanity. Okay, that could be pretty good. It's a piece of equipment. Alright, so that's the end of the cleanup. At the beginning of the turn, we each draw our hands, 5 cards. There should be what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our decks for right now. And choose who goes first. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
I can go first. All right. Let's see. What am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play my 4 Moxie. I have in hand to gain 4 Moxie in my preparation step. In the research step, I'm going to use that to go ahead and buy the hand grenade piece of equipment and put it in my hand. And I'm not going to put anything out for final preparation. And then we'll refill the library. And we have a 2 cost spell, Shriveling, take 2 health and sanity damage, but you gain 5 Moxie. Oh, this got cleaned up at the end of the cleanup. Yeah, that should have been put into your area. Only locations, allies, and gear stay in play.
Okay, I'll buy that spell.
Okay, 2 Moxie to grab that goes in your hand. All right, and then we'll refill the library with an action card. It costs 3. Field surgery, heal an investigator for an investigator count plus 1 health. All right. So now we do, to combat. The Elder God's going to trigger and summon one of those guys. So he's going to summon the Hound again. And remember that equipment that give you Moxie or healing are reduced by 2. And just remind, did I buy an equipment card? I did buy an equipment card. So anyway. Now we get the Mythos card. Mythos. See, it's a permanent one, so it's going to stay in play. All Mythos cards that summon minions use the higher summon amount, even if the Elder God called for isn't active. So, like that one we did before that would have summoned other stuff, but if the one Elder God was active, it's actually going to make us do that, not the lower cost one. And since this is a permanent Mythos card, it's going to stay in play. So we're running out of space here. We'll just leave it right there. We'll put these logbooks over to the side off camera. All right. Yep. All right. So now we move to minions. So the formless spawn is the investigator with the highest health takes 2 sanity damage. So I have 29 health. What do you have?
30.
So you're going to take 2 sanity damage. Fine. Yep. And then the investigator with the lowest health is going to take 1 health damage. So you have the lower health, right? Oh, no, you got 30. I've got the lower health. Oh, I'm going to take 1 health damage. Okay, so now I'm at 28 health. Oh, from the Hound. And then we go... no. Now we're going to go to the investigator round and try to beat some of these guys up. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and play. I'll go first. I'll play my hand grenade. Throw it at minions. They're each going to take 3 damage. If I throw it at a specific Elder God, it's going to take 6 damage. So let's see. I think, so you got some stuff in your hand to deal damage, right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, if it's equipment, mine's an equipment, so it's going to be deal 2 less, generate 2 less Moxie. Well, this doesn't generate Moxie. This does damage. Okay. Yeah, it's not Moxie. It's damage or healing. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this. Yeah, I'm going to throw it at the minions. So the minions will each take 3 damage. So that'll kill off the formless spawn since he only has 2 life. That will kill him off. And that will leave the Hound from taking 3 damage. It will leave him at 2. So now we'll just put that one on that guy for 2. So yeah, that's my equipment. So what do you have?
I have the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2 health and sanity damage, gain 5 Moxie.
Alright, okay. So you take 2 health and sanity damage. And you got 5 Moxie floating to deal damage to these guys. And you have any other Moxie or anything you're going to play to generate Moxie? Okay, Sleuth. Yeah, so you got a total of 6 Moxie. Which you can split between them.
I was going to say finish him off and put the rest on him.
So 2 to the Hound and the other 4 to him.
Yeah.
Or her, whichever. Taking them down to 29. Alright, so we're on our way. So this Hound is out of here. Alright. Click forward there. And then, yep, clean up. Any active cards we haven't played go there. Hands go there. And since we have nothing to draw, we go ahead and shuffle up. Shuffleupicus. Now we got to remember, because of that Mythos location, the numerical values investigator locations are multiplied by 2. So that location right there, our psychiatric hospital, well, it doesn't have an investigator count on it. It just gains additional 1 on any sanity healing. Okay, so it doesn't apply there. We got to get some locations that have investigator counts. Look at the card for next turn. Okay, did you draw up your hand?
Yes.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, who wants to go first?
Did we rotate out anything?
Oh, no, we didn't rotate out anything. Did you want to? I think all the stuff there is good. We don't need to rotate anything out. Okay. All right. So, did you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
I can go first. All right. I'll do this. So, So, yeah, let's play these, Everything costs way too much for me to do. Well, you know, no, I'll go. That's good. So, okay, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play an action card. I'm gonna lunge to gain 3 moxie, and then I'll play a sleuth card. So for 4, I got 4 moxie, and I'm gonna use that to buy the uppercut, which costs 4. That lets me gain 5 moxie. That seems like a good choice right there. And then during final preparation, yeah, I'm not going to put anything out. So let's see. Got an equipment card. It's a bolstered sling. It costs 7. Gain 3 times the moxie on the next card played. Oh, remember, you get to copy cards that have been played. Yeah. So,
it's once per round.
Yeah, once per round. Yeah. Okay, so now it's your turn.
I know. I'm trying to think of what I want.
Okay.
So what's the thing again?
Yeah, no, it just applies to Mythos cards that we draw. That stays in play until we can find some way to get rid of it, just like the Mythos location.
I think I'll get the psychiatric hospital.
Okay.
For 2, right?
For 2, yes. So 2, psychiatric hospital, and that's all the moxie you're going to spend?
Yeah, I have to put my equipment out now.
It all depends on if you want to put it out now, or you can wait till combat and put it out on the investigator part. But let's see, we've got a spell being flipped over. Deflect harm. It reduces 2 damage from attacks from each source, but you take 1 sanity damage. Oh, you got your simulacrum though?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we move to combat. Elder God's going to trigger and bring in one of those hounds with 5 life. And then we get our Mythos card. Let's see, human experimentation. Each investigator receives investigator count -3, so it's going to be 1 health damage. All active Elder Gods each receive this total damage in health. So you take 1 damage, I take 1 damage. That's total 2 damage. The Elder God heals 2 damage. So it is back up to 31.
Damage, not sanity, right?
No, health damage. It's health damage.
I was going the wrong way. I was healing myself.
Alright, then the minions activate. We only got that 1 minion in play. So the investigator with the lowest health takes 1 health damage. I'm at 27. What are you at?
Me too.
27? Okay, let's roll off and see how we do with ties. I got a 5. 5. Okay. I got a 6. Yeah, watch it. 6. 2. Ha. Okay, so you're going to take that 1 health damage. Okay, and then investigator phase. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This right here. So I'm going to go ahead and play an uppercut to gain 5 moxie. Then Yeah, and then I'm going to play a sleuth for 1 moxie and a hand grenade. Yes. Okay, so the uppercut, if I have 5 moxie, I'm going to direct at the hound to kill it off. The hand grenade, I'm throwing at the elder god. So it'll take 6 damage. So it's currently at 31, so it will go down to 25. And then the sleuth card for 1 extra 1 will take it down to 24. Right, and all that stuff. Oh yeah, you get to play your stuff.
Okay, I'm going to play the 2 sleuth cards for Moxie.
Okay.
And then I'm going to duplicate my setup card.
Your simulacrum? Okay.
So that's 6. And so that'll be 8 altogether.
Yeah, well, you gain 2 moxie for each additional 1 you play this round. You get double the previous moxie's value. So, yeah, you played that 1. So, yeah, you get double it. So, you get the 2 plus 4 for that 1. So, yeah, total of 6 plus your 2. So, that's 8.
At the Elder God.
Okay, 8 all to Elder God, who's at 24. So, now they're down to 16. All right, so clean up. Everything goes in there. We discard our hands also.
They don't want to go.
No. Oh, too bad. They're going. And then we draw up 5 cards. Oh, we forgot to. Hold on. Before we draw up, let's go ahead and, yeah. At the end of cleanup, we're going to get rid of this equipment for 7. Not going to get that. Yeah. Okay, we got an action. Set traps. Minions take an additional 2 damage per attack. Oh, nice. Let's see what I got in my hand, though. That's some okay stuff. I've got, just to let you know, I got 4 sleuths and a stagger, which I'm not going to use. Do you want to go first, or?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
What's this one do?
Deflects damage.
I'll take the new action card.
The new action card for 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And then any other monks you're generating, or are you saving it all over? Saving it. Okay, so what do we have now? Psychiatric hospital location. Gain additional 3 on sanity healing. Let's see if I want to buy anything. Heal an investigator. Reduce 2 health from attacks, but you take 1 sanity damage. Wearing this reduces 2 health damage from attacks from each active minion. No, I think I'm not going to buy anything during my turn. I've only got those 4, so I'm going to save them for damage. Okay, so combat. Elder God brings in that hound again. Yay! And then we have a Mythos card. Mythos card. Let's see. Ooh, Eater of Souls. So we've got a summon. Okay, and because of the permanent Mythos card we have out there, we got to use the Uber one. Even though Ayub Gnushal is not the active god, we're still going to summon investigator count plus 3 ghouls. So we're going to summon 5 ghouls. Just so you guys see that it's that big furry spider right there. We are summoning 5 ghouls into play. Ooh, that's a lot of minions. Where's my, where is my grenade now? 3, 4, and 5. Each one of them have 4 life. So, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. And the ghouls read that the investigator who has their special ability and has the lowest health loses that special ability in the combat phase. Okay, so not really bad. We just can't use special abilities in combat phase, which for me is sanity damage. But speaking of minions, okay, so they trigger first. And we we can't use our abilities. Ooh, in combat phase. Okay, so then the hounds trigger. And are going to do, so the investigator with the lowest health is going to take 1 damage. I'm at 27. Yeah, you're going to lose 1 health. Good. And now it's our turn. Got a bunch of ghouls out there. At least they're not hitting us for some damage. Let's see. Best strategy is to take out the Elder Gods.
Can I go first?
You want to go first? Go first. You have a hand grenade.
No. I got my spell, Shriveling. So I'm going to take 2 health and then 2 sanity.
Okay.
To gain 5 moxie.
Okay.
And then set some traps. So minions take an additional 2 damage per attack.
Oh, minions are going to take an additional 2 damage?
Yeah,
Per.
moxie.
Alright.
5, 6.
Okay. So you
can I
probably
ping each one for 1, or does that be worth it?
I was gonna say you might be able to ping some of them because they'll take 2 additional for the traps. It's per attack, yeah. So possibly
would you be able to finish them off?
Some of them, because I've got 4 sleuths to deal damage.
Because I'd be dealing 3 damage to each one.
Yeah,
ping them all.
and then I could do those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 moxie. So you're gonna deal like 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So 5, and then 6, and then they'll have 3 damage on each one of them, and then I can take out 4. Yeah, 4 of these guys, or I can take out this big guy, and so that way we don't get extras coming up, and 3 of those guys. Yeah, so that works. Okay, so you're using your 6 to hit all of them for 1, and they'll do it. So this actually So this guy's going to die, but those 2 guys will each be left with 1 life on them. So that guy will have 1 life left on him. This guy will have 1 life left on him. Okay, so yeah. So in case you're not following at home, you didn't hear that, she's got 5 moxie from her shriveling and 1 from her sleuth for a total of 6 moxie. And her trap, whenever she attacks a minion, it takes 2 extra damage per attack. So this one will take 3 damage, that one's 3 damage, that one's 3 damage, that one's 3 damage. So she's hitting with that 6 moxie, she's hitting each thing for 1, it's taking 2 additional damage. So they all got 3 damage on them right now. And then I will use a sleuth to gain a moxie. I'll use it to hit that one so that finishes off. Sleuth for moxie there. It'll deal damage to finish off this one. Sleuth to deal that one. And then this last sleuth I have that gains a moxie. Even though it deals 1 damage here, the trap will trigger to deal 2 more for the attack. And it will die because that's a total of 5. Actually, a total of 6 damage to it, but 5 kills it off. So these 4 all get taken out, plus the hound, and these guys are each left with 1 life on them. Teamwork. All active cards in play go to the graveyard, or discards. Cards in hand go to discards. And then, do we want to get rid of anything in the library? We had a lot of healing stuff. We don't really need healing stuff right now. I mean, I think we can get rid of the psychiatric hospital. We can get rid of this field surgery. We're not taking too much damage right now.
Maybe even that one.
Spell deflecting. Yeah, we can get rid of deflecting. Yeah, I think this equipment is good, but even though it costs 4 right now, we can leave some stuff there. Okay, so let's get our 3 cards back. We got equipment, living armor, that costs 3. Reduce all health damage by 3 per source for the round. A location, the forge. Any gear that possesses a numeric value is 2 times as effective. And we've got allies. Who is this? Francis Morgan. Costs 4. When Francis is active, he heals 1 investigator for... it's missing a symbol. I think it's supposed to be investigator count health per round, but he's actually missing a symbol on him. Remember, this is just a prototype of the game, so the printing errors happen. Alright. Okay, so beginning of the round, we each draw 5 cards. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, and I've got to shuffle my discards. Shuffle. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Your hand's not good? Yeah, depending on what's going on. Okay, so I'll go first. I'm not going to buy anything. Everything's too high for what I have in my hand. Well, I've got 3 sleuths in my hand. So all I could buy would be that living armor. I'm not going to. Okay.
I'm not going to buy anything either because I only have 2.
Alright, so yeah, we'll just leave that like that. Go to combat round. The Elder God summons the Hound. And then we have our Mythos card. Solar Flare. Investigator, skip the combat phase this round. I wonder if it's the whole combat phase, if we just skip all the way down. Or if we skip the investigator part. So investigator skip the combat phase this round. So maybe I think we skip everything altogether. Or maybe it's just ours. We don't actually get combat. Let's play it like that. So they'll still do whatever they do to us. So the minions are going to trigger. These guys don't do damage. They're ghouls. We just can't use our special powers. And yeah, during the combat phase. Yeah, it's okay. But this guy right here, he's going to deal the lowest guy 1 damage, which is still you. So you take 1 health. We skip our investigator phase of this round. We go to clean up where everything in our hands gets discarded. Which is good because it was kind of a bad hand. Do we want to throw out anything up here?
I don't know, maybe that location.
The location. Well, that's any gear we possess is 2 times. I actually, I'm thinking if I get 6 moxie, I might actually be. Okay, let's go ahead and toss it out. I'm gonna toss out this. You know, this reduces damage. A mischance. No, let's go ahead and get rid of that one. Let's get some 3 new ones out here. We got a lantern, cost 3, gain 3 moxie. If Mordigian is the active Elder God, the lantern allows you to not play cards blind. Oh. We got a gear card, it costs 7. Panacodic, manuscripts. While equipped, gain 4 moxie on the first card played in the planning phase. That's pretty nice. And we've got another gear card. It costs 4. It's gramophone. Or graphophone. Graphophone? Alright. While equipped, gain 2 moxie each round. Yeah, because gear stays in play even through the round. So we draw up 5 hands, or 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hands. Did I have a gear card? No, I've been buying equipment and actions. Alright. Let's see, yeah, I'm actually going to... I'll go first. I'll play an action, a lunge to gain 3 moxie, and sleuth to gain 1 moxie, so I have 4 moxie to spend. I'm going to grab that graphophone and add it to my hand. Yeah, and I'll save that to equip during the combat phase. So let's get out a new card out here. Equipment, rifle, costs 3. I said, this gun equipment gains 4 moxie. Oh, nice.
I'll take it.
Okay, for 3?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So is it that you can only have 1 equipment out at a time, or 2?
No, you can have as many equipment. It's gear cards. You can only have 2 gear cards equipped total. But this is gonna... Well, hold on, because this... It gains 4 moxie. Remember, the moxie you gain doesn't travel over into the next round. So you're going to gain 4. It doesn't travel over into the combat phase of the round. So you save it till we get to the next one. But we have a spell come out. It costs 1. It's called Spectral Razor. You take 170 damage, gain 3 moxie. Oh, awesome. That could help. Okay, so combat phase, Elder God triggers, and we have to get 1 more of these hounds. Now we got 2 hounds in play, each with 5 life. Where's the hound? Here we go. Another hound. They're building up.
So that means I'm taking 2 life?
Well, we're going to trigger... Yeah, because the investigator count with the lowest is going to take one from that guy, and then one from that guy. These guys don't do anything. It has the lowest health. Loses the special ability. Oh, you can't copy... You can't use your special ability.
I know.
You lose it from those ghouls. Now we get our Mythos card. Let's see. Smoke in the corner. Oh, actually, we have to do this. So if Mithrosa is an active god, we're going to summon investigator count +2 hounds. So 4 hounds.
And this is
hey! Yeah, this is our... Okay, so... We get 4 more hounds. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4 hounds.
Does that mean I take 4 more life?
You're gonna. Well, you didn't take those yet. Minions come after Mythos. Well, did you take it already?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have hold off. So that's it. Okay, so 2. Yeah, you're gonna take 4 since you have the lowest health. Each one of these guys. Okay.
I'm at 16.
16. Ooh, okay, maybe I should have saved some of that healing stuff. Okay, so we've got 6 of these hounds. I'm just going to overlap them that way to save space. And now we come to the investigator round. Hey. Oh, boy. So I'm going to go ahead and equip my graphophone as gear. So as I'm well equipped, I'll gain 2 Moxie each round. So I've got a total, 2 right now. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to toss a hand grenade. So at the minions, so they'll each take 3 damage. So, yeah, the thrown at minions, they each take 3 damage. The thrown at elder god takes 6. So, yeah. So each one of them will take 3 damage. That'll finish off these 2 guys. Each one of these hounds has 3 damage on it. These guys are dead. Each hound has 3 damage. I'll use the 2 from my graphophone to finish one off. And then I'm going to play a sleuth card for 1 Moxie. I'm actually going to deal it to the Elder God. Get some damage in there. Because they're at 15. Whew. Okay.
My turn?
Yes, your turn. Go ahead. These all are at 2 life. All 5 of these.
I have 7 damage.
Well, no, because equipment cards that have Moxie and healing are reduced by 2. The investigator count. So this equipment right here is not going to be 4. It's actually going to be 2. And you can't use your special ability.
You got my hopes up.
I know. Sorry about that. Okay, so you got 2, 3, and then this guy. You want 2 from this guy.
Well,
So 2, 2, 5. 2. Okay, 2, 2. So you got 5. All these guys have 3 damage on them. So
I have 3.
Hmm?
Because 1...
Oh, he counts for other guys. Yeah, they put other guys. Okay, so you have 3. So you kill off one of these guys and do one to the Elder God?
Sure.
Okay, there we go. One of these guys, do one to the Elder God, so it's at 14. All these guys have 3 damage on them. Do I have enough logbooks for that? Yeah. It's one. Okay, so they're all at 2 life. We'll just put that there for them. Okay. All right. My gear stays in play, but everything else in my hand gets in. Do we want to discard anything out here? That spell's good. We're going to keep that here. We'll get rid of the 7 gear. It's kind of high cost. Anything else you want to get rid of? Okay, so let's get this guy out here. Action, run. It costs 4. You may avoid all damage this round. However, you also cannot attack this round either. Yeah, so you avoid all damage. You're running. It's thematic. All right, let's draw up hands. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3.
5 hands?
5 cards.
5 hands. I think our cats are worried about us.
Yeah, cats are like, oh, what are you doing? They're fighting elder gods in there. We gotta save them. I hear them howling outside the room. 3, 4, 5. All right, I like this hand. All right. So let's see, buy something. I'm going to go ahead. Do you want to buy first or you want me to buy first?
I don't think I'm going to buy this one.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 Moxie to gain that spell. Yeah. Okay. And then, are you not going to buy anything this turn? Well, we got a refill for me. Let's see. Shining trapezohedron. It costs 3. It's a piece of gear. While equipped, equipment played by you gain 1 additional Moxie. Ooh. All right. Okay, so let's move to the combat phase. She's going to summon a hound. This hound is fresh with 5 on it. We have our Mythos card. Darkness personified. Each investigator discards the next hand they draw. So the next hand we draw, we have to discard right away. That's wonderful. And then we, minions. So yeah, you are taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage.
I'm at 11.
Okay. We're gonna kill out some of those guys, or can we kill the Elder God beforehand and survive? Oh, all these have chill on them.
I'm gonna go first.
You're gonna go first. Do it.
I'm gonna play that.
Okay.
I'm gonna set some traps.
I'm gonna see if we only have to kill off the Elder Gods, or if we have to kill off the Elder Gods and the minions. I don't remember. I think it's just the Elder Gods.
I'm going to take 2 health and 2 sanity to gain 5 moxie.
Oh, we gotta banish the Elder Gods and the minions by reducing their health. Now it says winning, you banish the Elder Gods by reducing their health to 0. So we don't have to finish off all the minions too. Just the Elder Gods. Okay, so how many moxie do you have total? I missed it.
5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna duplicate that, so that's another 6, so that's 12.
Okay.
And then my traps are gonna do +2 to each thing that gets hit.
Okay, so you have to hit them though first for +2.
I know.
Okay. Okay. So if you allocate 4 damage, 1 to each of these, they'll take the extra 2 or extra, and they'll get killed. So how much did you have total?
You made me lose track.
Pretty sure it was 12.
12, yeah.
Okay. So you take 4 of that and hit these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 8 moxie left.
And
this guy is still
3 because it's gonna be +2.
Okay. So you'll have 5 moxie left that kills.
And the rest on that's 7.
But you have 5 moxie left? Yeah. 5, right? Okay. So it's at 14. So it'll be at 9. 9 life. Right. 9 life. Okay. Let's total this up. We're going to do an action. We're doing uppercut for 5. 5 moxie. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell. That Spectral Razor one that I bought. I take 1 sanity damage, but I gain 2 moxie. Well, whenever I take sanity damage, for each point I gain 2 moxie. So that'll be actually 5 moxie I'll be gaining for casting that spell. Plus the 5 from the action is 10 so far, which is enough to kill him. I don't even have to worry about that. Oh, I gain 2 moxie each round. So that's another 12. Yes, we completely wipe out this Elder God. Woo! Boom, we win. Barely. You're almost dead.
Mostly dead.
Mostly dead. Mostly dead. Alright. And then we don't have to worry about anything else. Discarding hands next turn. So I had 3 more in case I was like, okay, she does the points of damage over here. I got some sleuths. I can boom, 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 boom for attacks. Yeah. Alright. So that is our gameplay for the new standalone expansion, Cthulhu, the Horror in Dunwich. I hope you enjoyed it. The game will be on Kickstarter on June 20th. We'll go ahead and update the description with a link to the Kickstarter when it's live. I'm Logan. That's Gothylocks. And we'll see you guys next time. on Logan Trout's Reviews. Thanks for watching.